Peter Obi's lawyers are not holding back in presenting more evidence to prove their case. As you can see, the Labour Party legal team brought more boxes as evidence into the courtroom yesterday. The height of this proceeding was the presentation of the video evidence by the witness from Channels Television. Also, the judges were to rule on a motion to interrogate Inec, which the Labour Party councils filed during the pre-hearing session. Well, we'll get to that, just stick around. Let's go straight into what happened during the proceedings. Here is the representation. Peter Obi, as usual, represented himself and the Labour Party. SAN Levy represented the Labour Party. SAN Pinheiro represented Inec. SAN Olujimi represented Tinubu and Shetima, while SAN Bashirun represented the APC. First, the presiding judge, Justice Samani, is about to give a ruling on a motion by the petitioners to interrogate Inec. Earlier, the counsels to Peter Obi and the Labour Party had filed an application to interrogate Inec. They have 10 questions they would like Inec to answer. This motion was filed during the pre-hearing session, and the presiding judge is about to give a ruling. Unfortunately, the presiding judge just ruled that the petitioner's application to serve interrogatories on the first respondent, Inec, is denied. And the presiding judge stated his reasons, that it's because the petitioner's lawyers did not move their motion on time and did not file on time. Justice Samani also stated that it is not the job of the court to remind the lawyers or search through documents for them to move a motion. The lawyers should have remembered and reminded the judges about the motion for ruling. So basically, the counsel to Peter Obi and Labour Party had, during the pre-hearing session, filed an application for Inec to answer some questions. So this was to be concluded during the pre-hearing session, but the counsels to the Labour Party did not remind the judge to make a ruling on that. So the judge is now saying that it's already late, that this would have been concluded during the pre-hearing session. So one of the justices, Justice Ugo, said the pre-hearing ended on the 22nd of May, and the petitioners did not remind the court about the motion for ruling. So the motion was thereby abandoned. Anyway, let's see how the Labour Party councils reacted to this development.
As Judas should do, they struck it out. So there is no devastating consequences as you may be thinking of, because there are many ways to kill the rat. And then we'll have other ways to invite Inec to come and answer the questions. So we will do it.
Let's continue with the proceeding. So the Labour Party lead counsel requested to continue with the witness for yesterday. The witness from Channels Television was present. So the Labour Party counsel, SAN Okutepa, said to the witness, please step forward. The witness was seen stepping into the witness box. The Labour Party counsel requested the witness to tender his Channels Television ID card. The witness has now presented his ID card to the secretary. And the presiding judge asked, any objection to the tendering of this ID card? Counsel to Inec said, my lord, no objection. Counsel to Tinubu and Shetima said, no objection, my lord. And counsel to the APC said, no objection to this, my lord. This signaled a good beginning, and I hope they stay in this mood all through. Let's see how all this played out. The presiding judge admitted the ID card from the witness from Channels Television into evidence and tagged it as exhibit. The Labour Party counsel said, my lord, may I humbly apply that the evidence EPH3 will be played now for all to see. This is one of the video evidences for yesterday. And the presiding judge responded, okay. So the Labour Party counsel added, my lord, I apply that SAN Ikweto, who is more literate than me, helps us slot in this evidence. He is the head of the technical team. So another Labour Party counsel, SAN Ikweto, now took over. Here is the first video he played. Mahmoud Yakubu is seen shaking hands with people in a meeting.
On this note, let me once again reassure Nigerians that there is no going back on the deployment of the bimodal voter accreditation system BVAS for voter accreditation. There is no going back on the transmission of results on the Inec result viewing portal in real time on election day.
You could clearly hear him say there is no going back on the BVAS. If you are interested in watching this video in full, please get back to my channel. I've already uploaded the 2 different videos that were played in court. So just after the video has played to a certain end, the Labour Party Council, in his wisdom to avoid any waste of time, wanted to stop the video so as to place the second video, since he believed the judges have seen the most important section of the video. And so he said, that is all, let's move to the next video. But the presiding judge refused and said, no, let's watch the full video. We want to see everything. And the counsel to Inec for the first time supported the Labour Party Council, and he said, my lord, let's not waste time. It's not a star witness, and he cannot use 20 minutes for this testimony. The presiding judge insisted and said, no, I want to watch it and see everything and hear everything, he added. And the Labour Party Council humbly made a request and said, my lord, please, you will give me time. And the Labour Party Council requested from the presiding judge for more time. And the presiding judge agreed and said, no problem, videos played will not be counted in your time. The video is now done playing, and the Labour Party Council said, the next video is to be played. In the next video, you could see Mr. Okoye of Inec talking about the election. You can also trace this video back to my channel. It's already uploaded there. The justices were seen watching with keen interest, and when the video was done, the Labour Party Council told the judge, my lord, I'm done. The APC Council refused and said, no, we want to watch it. The video must finish playing to the end. At this time, one of the justices, Justice Bola, said, learned counsel, you presented this flash drive in evidence, so we must watch it to the end. The presiding judge added, what's the time now? And the Labour Party Council said, whatever my lord wishes. So the video was allowed to play further. And when the video was done playing, unfortunately, the presiding judge noticed something irritating. Guess what? A lawyer chewing gum in the courtroom. And the presiding judge cuts in and said, how will a lawyer be chewing gum? It's bad habit. You are just chewing gum in court. No, you shouldn't be doing that. Finally, it was time for cross-examination, and something strange happened. Guess what? The counsel to Inec said to the witness, Mr. Lucky Witness, you must be very lucky. I don't have any question for you. Wow. Counsel to Tinubu and Shetima said, Witness, how are you? The witness replied, I'm fine, sir. Counsel to Tinubu said, are you a reporter? Yes, I am, replied the witness. And counsel to Tinubu further asked, you said in paragraph 10 of your statement on oath that the cameraman of your company recorded this video? Yes, I did, replied the witness. Counsel to Tinubu went further and said, so where is he? Is the cameraman alive? Yes, he is, replied the witness. And counsel to Tinubu said again, and the people on the interview Festus Kayamo and the chairman of Inec are still alive? And the witness said, yes, at this moment. That would be all, my lord. So the counsel to Tinubu ended his own cross-examination at that point. It was unbelievable to see that these people did not ask any serious question. Hope you all are seeing what Ifeoma is seeing. Now it was the cross-examination time for the counsel to the APC, and he stood up and called the witness by his name. Lucky. The witness replied, "Yes, learned Sikh." He asked further, "For purpose of interest, the chairman of Inec is still alive?" "At the moment, yes," replied the witness. And he said, "Festus Okoye is alive and still in office?" "As at the moment, yes," the witness said. That will be all, the counsel to APC concluded. So guys, there wasn't any serious question during this cross-examination. It was so shocking, So guys, they know that these videos are real, so there wasn't any question that they would go to fabricate from anywhere to come and frighten the witness with, because everything was clear to everybody. So at this moment, the Labour Party counsel now stepped down the witness. There is no cross-examination. So guys, you could see that all the noise from the opposition lawyers yesterday in court were just, to buy time. I mean, just to take off time from the Labour Party so that they won't have enough time. And you could see that they didn't have any point. All the noise yesterday in court that made these videos not to be shown were just empty noises, because you could see that the opposition lawyers don't even have anything to say. They didn't have any good questions to ask after these videos were played. So it was really a big win for Peter Obi, because the evidence is clear and it's really pointing to the fact that something went wrong during the election. I was so happy that the justices were very keen watching this video, because they wanted to pick every word that came out from the mouth of the Inec chairman and that of Mr. Okoye. So this was a big win for Peter Obi. So at this moment, the Labour Party lead counsel, S.A.N. Levy, requested to continue with the tendering of documents. The presiding judge said to him, "You have just 50 minutes left." And the Labour Party lead counsel said, "My lord, we will commence with tendering of EC4 OGs of Benue State." And the counsel to Tinubu stood up and said, "My lord, we were not served, and this can't be done like this." The presiding judge is now looking for the schedule, refusing that they will not continue with the tendering of evidence. But at this point, the presiding judge had to check if they have this in their schedule. Let's go further. So the presiding judge is now looking for the schedule. And the counsel to Tinubu said, "There is no 7th schedule." The secretary is checking the documents and he finally found the schedule. So the presiding judge said to the Tinubu's counsel, "You were served. This is evidence here. Please go on," said the presiding judge to the Labour Party counsel. So the Labour Party counsel are now tendering the evidence. The presiding judge asked an interesting question, and he said, "What is the difference between EC4 OGs and EC4 OG1? And the Labour Party counsel replied and said, "My lord, EC4 OG is for the ward, while EC4 OG1 is for the local government." So the presiding judge said, "I'm just curious." All the respondents objected to the admissibility of these documents, stating they will give their reason in their final address. And the Labour Party counsel went further to tender the form EC4 OG1 for Ado local government of Benue State. Labour Party counsel also tendered the Ado local government form EC4 OG. And all the respondents objected, while the presiding judge admitted these documents as evidence and tagged them as exhibit PBJ7 and PBJ8. The Labour Party counsel wanted to continue with the presentation of more evidence, but the presiding judge interjected and said, "It's okay, we need to close and resume Tuesday." And the Labour Party counsel surprisingly asked, "Tuesday?" And the presiding judge replied, "Yes now, Abi, you want to come tomorrow? It's Tuesday. So the presiding judge concluded and said, we will adjourn to Tuesday, 13th June 2023, and we will have your case in the morning. As the court pleases, replied the Labour Party counsel. So guys, this was how the proceeding for yesterday went. And you could see the big win for Peter Obi's lawyers. You know, they showed those videos that will prove that Inec did not obey the regulations that they brought out for the public to follow. And on that basis, I'm hoping that this election will be cancelled. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.